Brexit is done. Remainer Adonis sparks backlash after calling for EU exit to be cancelled. A Labour peer has been ridiculed after saying the UK's exit from the EU should be cancelled nearly 11 months after the country actually left the bloc. Lord Andrew Adonis' intervention came as the UK and the EU entered a crucial stage of trade negotiations. MEPs have said they would need to see the terms of any trade pact by Sunday evening if they are going to be able to ratify it before December 31st, when the Brexit transition ends. As the talks dragged on without a deal in sight, Lord Adonis argued that Brexit should be scrapped completely, seemingly ignoring the fact that it happened on January 31st. Shortly after Boris Johnson cancelled Christmas gatherings for millions of Britons, Lord Adonis tweeted, "We should now be cancelling Brexit." The peer's words were ripped apart by social media users. One person responded, "The UK left the EU on the 31st of January 2020. It is no longer a member state. Brexit has happened, time cannot be rewritten. You know this. Why continue the deceit?" A second person pointed out that Britain would need to reapply for membership if it wanted to get back into the club. They wrote on Twitter, "I hate to tell you this, Andrew, but it cannot simply be cancelled now. We are already out. The UK would require to actually reapply. Who do you think would hold all the cards in that negotiation, and what if France, or anyone for that matter, vetoes?" They added, "Cancelling isn't possible. We are out." Hours later, Lord Adonis appeared to correct himself by admitting that Brexit had already happened. Continuing with his anti-Brexit agenda, he said it had become obvious that the best policy for Britain today would be to rejoin the European Union. He went on to attack those behind the push for Brexit, saying their project was founded on lies. As both sides continue to grapple over fisheries and the so-called level playing field this weekend, the UK issued a call to the EU to make a substantial shift on its stance. A government source said the UK needs a deal, based on terms which respect what the British people voted for, and would not sign up to an agreement that doesn't leave us in control of our own laws or waters. They added, "We're continuing to try every possible path to an agreement, but without a substantial shift from the Commission we will be leaving on World Trade Organization (WTO) terms on December 31st. In an interview with Sky News' Sophie Ridge on Sunday, Matt Hancock, the Health Secretary, repeated Britain's calls for Brussels to move its position and withdraw its unreasonable demands for the two sides to be able to seal a deal.